Alright, today we're going to learn how to play Last Night by Wallen. The first thing to note is that this song is performed on a guitar that's been tuned down to E flat standard tuning. So you would tune each string down a half step. So you basically get an E flat chord when you strum an E shape. That's pretty important because otherwise you're going to try and play along with it and it's not going to sound right unless you're in the right tuning. So the way to get started with this song is to have your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, which is the 5th string, and your index finger, your first finger, on the 2nd fret of the D string, which is the 4th string. From here then, what you're going to do is you are going to pick A, D, G, which is open, and then A again. Once you've done that, we're going to take that exact same shape and we're going to slide it on the same strings up 2 frets. So we're on the 5th fret now with our middle finger and on the 4th fret with our index finger. And we're going to pick the same strings again. A, D, G, A. The G's still open, right? So that pitch hasn't changed, but the other 2 pitches have. So what we have so far is down here at the 3rd and 2nd fret. 5th fret, 4th, open, 5th. Cool? Next thing we're going to do, we're going to make a very, very small change here. But what's going to happen is you're going to want to slide the shape up 1 fret so that your first finger is now on the 5th fret of D, which is your 4th string. However, we're going to switch out our bass finger here because we want a 7th fret on the A string, on the 5th string. So use your 3rd finger, which is your ring finger, for that. And we're going to play A, D, G. Okay? And G is still an open string. So if I put that in context of the rest of the progression, we got this 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, if we're talking about bass notes. And this is where we get the first line, right? Because we get the... That is played with a combination of slides and picks as far as the articulation goes. So what's going to happen is, you know, once you've played your 7th fret A string, 5th fret D string, open G, your ring finger's in a really good spot here to just hop over to the 7th fret of the G string. And we're going to play that. And as soon as you play it, you're going to slide it up to 9. It's like a grace note, is what we call that. Basically, this is the sound. You play 7 and immediately slide to 9. It's almost like you played 7 by mistake and you want to fix the mistake real quick. Nice. From here, this is kind of the weird bit. We're going to leave our finger on 9 for an 8th note and slide back down to 7. It's going to sound like this. Notice how you're just spending a tiny bit more time on that 9th fret than you are on the initial 7th fret. Okay? Now your first finger is now really nicely positioned here to play the 5th fret on the G string. This is all on the G string, this little line. So after you've done your slide into the 9 and back again, we're going to play 5th fret on the G string and slide that to 4. And then play an open G string. The entire line. With the rest of the progression, the next part of this starts the same way, so we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to play the 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the A string, D string, and then the open G string again, this kind of thing. 3, 2, open string, 3. Then we're going to slide it up 2 frets, so we're on 5 and 4 fret-wise on the A and D. Then we're going to do the same thing again where we slide up 1, so our first finger is on the 5th fret of D, and our 3rd finger, ring finger, is going to come onto the 7th fret of A. And we're going to pick A, D, G, and we're actually going to re-pick A here. That doesn't happen the first time, but it does this time. So we got A, D, G, A. And that's going to lead us into the second little melody line that happens. That happens every second time. And you're going to get this. And what that is, it's the same idea again. We play the 7th fret, slide it into the 9th fret. And then we bring it down to the 7th fret on the D string this time. 5th fret, slide into 4. And that then gives you this overall. You put it together and you get the first time through where the melody is going to be on the G string. And second time on the D.